And we're back. Episode, we don't know yet. Yeah, maybe 3, maybe 4. We'll see what the shaman does if he can find the motherfucking microphone. This is Nameless Network Podcast. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna record that. Well, we're already recording. I'll see if I can clip that.
Cheers.
Little intro. Cheers. Twisty. So, that scenario. Got to spend $30 million. You can't end up with any assets.
No.
You get $300 million.
You can end up with assets you spend with $30 million. You can't buy anything after the 30 days, right?
No. You can't finish the 30 days with any like permanent property. So you have to spend it on something like that expires. You know, something that you can't hold on to.
Does it have to expire in 30 days?
Yes. You can't
So
own
I can't buy like a bunch of treasury
like
bonds.
bonds. No, that I'm pretty sure that counts as. Does that count as an asset?
I don't know, because like for example, you can also see that as, I'm pretty sure Warren Buffett did it. It's like loose cash. It's like loose cash.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah, but
cash
that is an
is
asset.
a liquid.
It's
like
a liquid asset.
Asset, yeah.
So it's an
Liquid.
asset. So you can't do that.
So I can't have even $1 on me.
You can't have $1 on you of that 30 million.
Okay, so why?
Microphone, bro.
Dude, I'm fucking right here.
I know. No, I gotta adjust the levels after, and we sound inconsistent.
Fuck, I wouldn't even know. Okay, then I'm just fucking lost then. What can I buy that in 30 days disappear? I don't know. I would go like skydiving 1,000 times a day.
You're talking over the mic like this. I can't hear. I'm hearing your levels right now. You're low.
Okay.
So you gotta speak into the microphone.
Sorry.
We're learning broadcasting. It's fine. I think just pay an insane vacation for literally everybody I know and fly them all out private. I mean, that's got to be one of the quickest ways to blow as much money as possible.
He gave other rules though. He said you can give 5% of charity and then you can gamble away 5%.
Okay, so you get rid of $3 million off the top.
Right.
Still have
Easy.
$27 million to work with. So that's
$27
you and your closest
Dude,
100 friends.
A vacation, even though it is expensive, for a month, $30 million. What could you get for that?
I could do it.
$30 million?
Me and everybody I know, everyone to Ibiza, everybody on private flights, everybody in the nicest hotel suite. I'm pretty sure you could run that shit down pretty quickly.
$30 million? Dude,
Yeah.
$30 million is a lot of money.
Dude, I'm just going to hit a random, like I'll tell people at work, like, yo, let's go to Ibiza for a day. I don't give a shit.
Anyone you see like on the street, you want to go to Ibiza? If they say yes, let's go.
Literally. Yeah, literally. Yeah, you just.
Okay. Yeah, like the whole point of the challenge is just to prove you can just waste away $30 million
Yeah.
in 1 month.
In 1 month. Without buying something permanent. So you can rent a super, like everybody pulls up to.
How much is a trip to space? Like on the Katy Perry thing.
I think it's like $400K around there. It's not that much, actually. We should do it.
Yeah. Do that one time.
I would definitely do it one time. Yeah. If I hit the lottery, that's it. All the boys in space.
Fuck, there's so many things I would like to. I don't know. I feel like I would
Microphone.
I would rent like the most. I don't know, like a car from fucking Le Mans. What's that movie, Ford vs Ferrari?
Yeah, the
Ferrari.
GT40.
I would rent it for like 30 days. I'm sure it's like $1 million a day.
You would crash it, and then you would break the rules by crashing it.
You have to pay for it.
Yeah, that would be.
And then it's technically mine.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, so you really can't. No items. Unbuyable. No, yeah, dude, it'd just be a fucking insane vacation. Like the most epic 30 days anyone
The
would ever
most
have.
epic 30 days ever.
Okay, so what would your vacation be like?
I think
Go to space, land in a different country.
Go to space. The problem is it's kind of cheap. I'm sure you could pay some guy in Russia to let you like ride in a tank and shoot a tank for untold amounts of money. You could knock down a decent amount by doing that. You could, yeah, I'm thinking giant vacation, rent a boat, rent a fat yacht, bring as many people as possible, buy the most expensive drinks and shit. Because I feel like
I feel like the place to go is just have like 30 people. Well, I don't even feel like you have 30 people and you do like a 5-course meal 3 times a day. I don't even think you hit $1 million a day.
No,
I don't
think so. No.
That's insane.
You'd have to
bro.
go fucking
$30
crazy.
million is a lot.
The thing is, the deal is kind of stupid. Because it's like, oh, you do that, you try to spend the 30 mil, or you end up with 1 million. So the deal is, for the listener, you get 30 million, you have to spend it, can't have any permanent assets at the end of it. You can't, for example, buy a bunch of expensive paintings and burn them all. And if you spend that money in the 30 days, you end up with 300 million instead. Or just take 1 million on the dot. You could also just take the 30 million and fail the challenge.
And just run.
I mean, I would
away.
I would just do my best at doing the challenge and have the time of my fucking life off 30 million, and then at the end of it just being like,
Just back to where you were in the
fuck.
beginning.
Shit. Should have
Still
taken the
poor.
1 mil. I don't even think 1 million gets you all that far.
I don't know, dude.
It's sort of like you're not worried about bills for the rest of your life. To an extent.
What if you just pay off like a bunch of people's debt? Is that considered charity?
That is charity, I think. Yeah.
So you just go around paying like a whole entire hospital's medical bills, or like however much, 3 million.
You're underestimating how much medical bills are.
That's what I'm saying. 30
You get
million,
1.5
you pay
mil.
for like medical debt, you're done in a day.
No, it's 5% goes to charity. So you can spend
But is that a
1.5.
charity, though? I feel like charity's like donating to UNICEF. I'm not donating it.
No.
You see?
Well, no, but you're being charitable. Like you're giving money away to these people.
What if
Like
I
that.
require all of them to like give me a sandwich? It's a transaction. The fucking $30 million sandwich. The day you eat it, it's gone. It's part of my calories.
Are tips charity?
Tips?
Go to Subway, get a sandwich.
$30 million tip.
Yeah, $10 sandwich, and then pay 2,999,990.
Tips charity? I would guess so.
dollars
Yeah,
in
it's like
tips.
out of the kindness of you, you're giving them more money.
Yeah, that's true. That doesn't count.
You're
I
not-
feel
there's
pretty
no
confident in my
transaction.
plan, though.
In the what?
In my plan,
There's just $30 million in a massive vacation.
just for as many people as I can,
mean,
and just
at that point,
blow
why not
it.
just book a night at the most expensive hotel, every single 5-star hotel, and just never go. You could just do whatever the fuck you want besides that. But you're constantly having like, from the day of you start to the day you end, you book like 1,000 hotels for the most expensive suite.
I think that might fall under the category of like buying something expensive and wasting it, like burning the paintings, because nobody's staying in the room.
He did say that. But you're not destroying the value of it though. That was his main concern. You're taking away the value of the painting because you're destroying it.
I think it goes more along the lines of wasting it.
I disagree. I feel like
I guess
this
you would
is
have
like
to
the
ask that
best
guy in the
loophole.
movie.
The best loophole is just, bro, rent out everything in the United States for a day. It's $30 million for sure. Everything that you can possibly rent, do as much as you can until $30 million are gone.
I guess, yeah. You're just like,
And then at the end, you have 300 million.
You're just
like,
on
you know what?
Turo.
Everything that I just rented, I want to buy.
you're on like fucking what's this shit called? Yeah, you're on Turo, like renting every single car on the page for a day.
Every single one. But at that point, you said it's like you would have crashed it, and that is like burning a Picasso building, like how the guy said. You just did destroy something for no value.
Yeah. I don't know. That's why I get at the waste thing, because then it's kind of an easy.
What if you just like pay some Chinese guy to infect you like with like a really like a disease where the cure is really expensive or something? Like the cure, you need to get it from like a strange leaf you can only get in buttfuck New Guinea or something. You have to kill like a giant sloth to get it.
Why? Why are your plans so fucked up?
They're not fucked up.
Not fucked up.
They're
but
quick.
Like,
They're quick. It's game over.
yeah, but you get the 30
overwhelming
mil.
win. That's what it's about.
Have a nice month, like chilling, having a good time.
Yeah, but as soon as you're done, now you have 300 million that you can do whatever the fuck you want with.
Yeah.
So it's way better.
No, but you could do whatever the fuck you want. You could have fun with the 30 million in the meantime. I feel like we have pretty high confidence that we can spend this money.
I mean, it's get infected, get cured. Now you have 30 days. You have money left over. Go have fun. You have less stress over like, oh my god, it's day 29 and I still have like 10 million left.
This hypothetical is really far out there. What Chinese guy do you know with a disease?
The guy that did COVID. I don't know. There's some guy playing Plague on his phone.
Yeah.
Just like the subject zero.
For real, though. Shit. Okay, well, I think we solved that one.
Just rent everything.
Yeah, I would just rent as many things as possible.
Just buy a bunch of drugs, dude.
Buy really expensive plane
Buy
tickets.
a bunch of drugs from like the narcos and the Colombians.
But that's assets now. You're going to do all those drugs?
The guy said you can't make more money, right? Oh, wait, no, because then you would have to spend that money. Yeah, I know, that's controversial. If you just
Yeah, it's the same as buying
you just
stocks.
get all the drugs, then you just go to like fucking San Francisco with a plane and you just unload them like a care package. Like, I'm feeding you.
That's halfway between the wasting and the charity, though.
Exactly. That's the
Yeah.
best loophole. I feel like I've solved it
I have to disagree.
13 different times.
Definitely. Yeah, you're Chinese guy and buying... Dude, dropping $30 million worth of, like, fucking fentanyl into San Francisco.
Dude, that's like mass murder.
Bro.
That's like genocide
Yes.
of California.
It's gonna look like a Walking
Oregon
Dead
or whatever.
after. It's gonna be fucked up.
It's just death everywhere. That would get in the water and shit, bro. Like, people you wouldn't mean to take the drug would take it and die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
There'd be like squirrels, like.
What did you go to Sahara and just drop all that shit there?
Now you're wasting it. You're definitely wasting it there.
Wasting it now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, half the drugs are wasted, and the other half are charity.
Who knows? Like, just grab all the fentanyl pills or powder or whatever and do that thing that they've been doing where it's like they fill these tubes with sand to keep like the sand grabbed down on a grid. So it lets the sand not be blown away by the wind so frequently. So when you put in seeds, the seeds still get buried and they start to grow. Instead of just sand, you just fill that shit with fucking fentanyl.
I lost.
Yeah.
You're planting trees with fentanyl? What are you doing in the Sahara?
I don't know what it's called, but in deserts, people have been like filling giant tubes with sand.
Yeah.
And they put them like a grid, like squares.
Yeah.
Overlapping each other. The weight of that sand in the tube helps the sand underneath it not get blown away.
Okay.
So when you put a seed, it doesn't get blown away with the sand. It just stays there. You put water and it grows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You do that, but the pipes, instead of being filled with sand, you just fill them with fentanyl. You find like a different use for them.
So you're doing like ecological charity.
Yeah. And taking away drugs from the world. Dude, I'd be God to people.
Yeah, they'd be like, where did this guy get $30 million and why did he airdrop a bunch of fentanyl into the western
the people what they
coast
wanted.
of the Sahara?
And the second they know that was bad, they're going to like, yeah, I don't want to do fentanyl.
Respect. Yeah. And like, you're going to
have
have 1,000 fucking, you're going to have 1,000 fucking tweakers in the desert digging up drugs, looking for treasure.
Yep. And they're not gonna find it.
You see, dude, this is one of my favorite stories of all time. A couple of years ago, there was a parking garage that collapsed in New York, and it's funny because I remember seeing like a tweet before That was so funny. That was like some guy like saying, giving pickaxes to the homeless and telling them that there's drugs under like major roads and shit. And it turns out that's what actually happened. Someone gave a bunch of tweakers pickaxes and told them that there was drugs hidden under the concrete in this parking garage.
And the parking garage crumbled?
Yeah, because these guys went in there like Minecraft and started digging that shit up.
Bro, the determination to get drugs is insane.
Just get a job, bro.
Honestly, dude, if I had that determination towards anything else, I think I'd be a billionaire by now.
Yeah.
By the age of 25. But
Yeah.
I don't. You know?
Yeah, to go all...
You need that drug addict determination to succeed. You know?
Go like Steven Minecraft.
Bro, boom.
I love
There's
it.
nothing else more important than getting that shit that you need.
No, bro. Yeah. You're on your last leg and you're like, what? There's treasure buried? It's fucking the parking garage pirates.
Wait, did those tweakers die? Did the building just collapse on
I don't
them?
know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. They
There was
found
like a
anybody in
death
there?
count?
That was like a year, maybe 2 ago. I don't know.
Never mind.
But yeah, that's fun. All right, what else we got on the docket?
Your mom. Bitch.
You bastard.
Okay. It was like a 6th grade joke. Oh, dude, something I want to talk about that I've seen in social media so much recently. 100 men versus one gorilla.
Yes. Yeah, I was gonna bring this up.
Let's put some parameters on it because I haven't seen any online. It's just 100 men versus a gorilla.
Yeah.
I'm assuming like no weapons.
No
knives,
weapons.
no clubs, definitely no guns, no nothing. It's just your shirt on your back, and 99 other dudes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
100% that gorilla would die.
yes.
100%.
Versus 100. Now, more interesting. 1v1s.
Bro,
Everybody in a
humans
line.
would lose to almost every animal in a 1v1.
But 100 guys,
100 guys versus 100 of those animals?
the gorilla would get tired.
I mean, we do have the thing where we can communicate advanced. You know, like we're like, yo, go over there. Get him from the back. Or whatever. I feel like that's a huge help. However,
The demoralization.
seeing your bro get torn to pieces, and then you see 99 other beasts just like that, yeah, I'm going home. Sorry. Sorry, dude.
Just
No
last in
fucking
line.
way.
Just waiting, like just watching one
Okay.
after another.
100 men versus 100 gorillas? We lose.
What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, no, it's gone.
We lose.
It's
100
done.
men versus like 100 raccoons? Sure. No, actually 1,000%. No
Yeah.
rabies.
Raccoons are pretty vicious.
But
vicious
no,
though.
they don't have rabies. You just fucking kick those things and they die. Bro.
Okay.
They're like big
Sure.
squirrels.
Okay, but that's not the conversation. The conversation is 100 dudes. And I like, because you're right. 100 guys mobbing a gorilla, he's fucking dead.
It's
bro.
over, bro.
It's like those videos of the bees swarming on a wasp where they just vibrate on that motherfucker until he suffocates or overheats
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah,
Dude,
it's
and
over.
We also bite hard, bro.
Light work.
You know?
Yeah, mother.
But it's like,
It depends
Like that
who's in
guy.
the line.
and we understand, like, sensitive areas, bro. Just keep punching that gorilla in the balls, bro.
Yeah.
Some guy just boom, boom, boom.
Go
At
for a
one
liver
point, it's
shot. Yeah, poke him in the eyes.
It's over. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If
Put
yeah.
him in that triangle choke like Tarzan. Just slip your arm like a snake.
I think that one is not gonna work.
Huh? Just go to sleep.
I don't think you're putting a gorilla in a triangle
Gorilla
choke.
like
Yeah, that's
that.
very impressive.
Like
What you're
that.
doing to the mic. Choking the mic.
You're gonna choke that motherfucker,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Get his ass.
Or gilly him like Dustin Poirier, bro. Just
If you tried to put a gorilla in a guillotine, he would just rip your lower half off at that point.
I feel like he'd be scared. He's like, "What's going on? I thought I was, fighting a monkey."
No,
Now
if his
it's a
head is in
snake.
that position, he's
Now
gonna
it's a
like
snake. It's strangling me. What? And then you bite him.
no.
You start kicking him in the balls. stepping on his toes and shit.
Smaller target. Gorillas have famously tiny cocks.
In
so
proportion to their bodies,
tough.
it's like the smallest ratio.
Yeah, it's little as fuck.
Yeah, they got little. They got one. I don't think we should be talking about it. I think we're pretty close to their size.
What? A gorilla's penis?
Yeah, I think we're right next to where they are.
No.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I mean, me and you, not
They got
humans.
average. Why are you lumping me in?
If it wasn't, huh? I've seen it.
No, that's
bro.
right. Yeah, I got a
I've
2-inch
seen it.
dick.
I've seen it. I've
For-
seen your.
For the people who want to know. I saw your wiener. It's disturbing.
But you saw it for like educational purposes.
It
of
looked like a
medicine.
victim of the Dresden bombing, all covered in
Okay.
bandages.
Okay. It's all good. It's all good. Just so everybody knows, I'm healing. There's no more pain.
Healing well. Yeah, we're back on the tweeze, which I thought
Bruising
is
is to a minimal. Hematoma still there. It's weird.
damn
Stitches started to dissolve, which is awesome. Yeah, so
dissolve.
Yeah, they dissolve.
I didn't expect that
Dude,
one.
it's weird. Like I can feel like the tension break, and then like my skin lets
Whoa.
loose. Yeah,
That's wild.
I know. And it's like when I'm sleeping, I wake up. Oh, that was crazy.
Oh shit.
But honestly, it's been fine.
That's good.
Work is way easier. I don't have to grab my dick while I go. Talk
You're
to
still
warehouse
rocking the
guys.
sweats though.
Huh?
You're still rocking the sweats though.
Yeah, I'm still rocking the sweats.
Hmm.
I'm just comfy as fuck.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that gorilla's gonna rip your cock off first.
I
You're
don't
not
know.
gonna get a single kick on
I
that
don't
dude.
know. I think he would see my cock. He's like, "Oh, you're a gorilla." That's crazy.
My brother.
My
He just
bad,
brings you
my
in and he's
bad.
like, "Oh, it's 2 against
And then you
98."
step him in the back.
No weapons. No weapons.
Dude, I mean, if we're fighting and he breaks like a tree down, I can grab that piece of wood and stab him.
This is in a forest. He's got home field
Bro,
advantage.
where the gorillas live? You tell me. Tell me.
Zoos.
You are retarded.
Some
in
of them
the
live in.
jungle.
Some of them live in zoos.
Okay, I'm talking about an actual gorilla, not a pet.
Yeah, but he's gonna have his boys with him or his girls. I mean,
So, you're gonna be like, "Oh my god,
oh my God, 100 guys are here to beat on my boyfriend.
dude!" They would instantly run away.
Yeah,
Number
they got
one,
the
that
kids.
fight would never happen because a gorilla would see 100 dudes and be like, "What's that over there?" and run away.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Dude, I see 100 of anything and I'm like, "Yeah, this is." I can't win this.
That's a lot.
So if it's like 100 ants or some shit, you know, something.
Unless you see 100 chocolate bars, you could win. You've won.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 What about you and 100
100
chorizos?
Shit, I do like them, brothers.
Ay, ay, ay.
Imagine being the first guy in line.
You would be like, if you're the first guy, whoever survives should worship you like Jesus.
That's like getting a draft letter in Ukraine, bro. You're just like, oh.
How do you think? How do you think like they would organize like who's going first? Just draw 100 straws.
You see, Mr. Beast wants to do it.
100 guys versus a gorilla? No, that's not true.
I don't know where he's gonna do it.
No,
Fucking,
that's not true, bro. That's a lie.
he has to do it in like a
He
dictatorship.
can't put anybody in fatal situations.
He would have to do that in like Russia or the Philippines, somewhere with no human rights, where they're just like, oh, you're gonna kill like 70 guys at least.
I think after 10, a couple would get injured, but I don't think there'd be much death after 10. To be honest with you.
You think if it was 1v1, where are you putting? We could take the over-under on this because if
Dude,
it happens
Mike
for
Tyson
real,
one time wanted to fight a gorilla, dude. He went to like the fucking New York Zoo, went to the zookeeper's like, "I'll give you $10,000 right now if I can fight that motherfucking gorilla." And the guy was like, "No, what the fuck?"
it's like, first off, it's an honor to meet you. Second off, fuck no, bro.
Yeah, he's
What
like,
do
I
you
got a
think?
tiger at home.
I got. I beat his ass all the time.
Bro, I'm telling you, if anybody can beat a gorilla 1-on-1, it's John Jones. Gotta be John Jones. Who else? Nobody
Ngannou.
got the size or the strength like that, or the technique. Fucking throat punch that bitch, bro. Just kill him.
Yeah, maybe a really... Because a grappler, no fucking way.
Nah, bro. Imagine
There's no
Khabib
chance.
trying to wrestle a gorilla.
No, it's not happening.
GG's.
You just, yeah, you had to strike at a distance.
Motherfuckers can bench a car.
Yeah. The thing is, that gorilla will eat that first shot.
No problemo.
No problem.
No problem.
You got to get him with like a
But
solid
that's
combo.
the thing, you know? A guy like that would weave, dodge and weave, motherfucker, After he gets tired, like you said, fucking, you grab a piece of wood and you fucking...
No weapons.
But you can pick it up, bro. What do you mean? It's not like I brought a knife. If he throws a piece of shit at me, like if he poops in his hand and he throws it at me, what is that? Is he disqualified for using a weapon?
You would have to throw your own poop at him, I'm pretty
Why
sure.
can't I throw him a really sharp piece of wood?
If you shat out a really sharp piece of wood.
No, that's not the same. He just doesn't know how to use a piece of wood. He just knows his poop smells bad. People don't like that. So, there's a video of a gorilla like pooping in his hand like a fat turd and just like eating it.
Oh.
Like, swallowing it whole.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he throws it at a crowd of Chinese zoo goers.
No, he just eats it.
Oh, there's a different video of a chimpanzee throwing his shit at a bunch of people at the zoo in China or somewhere. Pretty awesome.
Did he hit anybody? Did anybody turn to the camera like, is there shit on my face?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you literally there's actually, I might be confusing the videos, but there is actually a video where a chimp throws, or some kind of monkey throws shit into the crowd, and the camera pans over, and there's an old lady there with shit just all over her face, bro.
It's just like, I didn't want to come to the zoo today.
Yeah.
That's tough, bro. Being old. Because at that point, it's just like...
Being old.
Fuck.
And getting shit on your face by a
Because
monkey.
if you're a kid and you get shit on your face, it's like funny, ha 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 ha. You'll forget about it.
Yeah.
When you're old and you get shit on your face, it's just like, you're never going to forget.
Your
have
entire
3 more
life.
years. Every night you're going to be thinking about that.
You had a good career at the law firm, had 3 kids, raised 10 grandchildren. You're taking them to the zoo. Long, successful life. Now you got monkey shit on your face.
And you can't think about anything
Now
else.
you can't. That's you.
You're
And
the
it went
person that
online.
Shit on
Your most
memorable moment.
memorable
of humanity.
moment.
Getting poop on your
Is
face.
you getting shit all
You
over
might
your
have saved
goddamn...
1,000 children, bro. It don't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You are from now on the lady that got the
All
shit.
your time in Doctors Without Borders, serving
Irrelevant.
underprivileged children. Nope. You're the monkey shit-faced lady.
Yep.
GG's.
GG's.
That's just on your stat sheet when you die. Amount of times you got shit thrown at you by a monkey. 1. That's it. Anyways, that's horrible.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Monkeys they're terrifying. You
Fuck
know
yeah.
all those stories of like people who've owned chimpanzees
Mm-hmm.
and it just always ends up super fucked up, dude.
Jamie, pull up a picture of a bald ape. A bald chimpanzee.
Bro, they're fucked. They are fucked. Speaking about fighting,
Yes. You had a...
I don't know if you've heard, but Mr. Max Holloway is
Mhm.
fighting Mr. Dustin Poirier.
That's a rematch, right? That
That's
was there.
The trilogy.
Yes.
And as much as I love Dustin Poirier, and he has announced that it is his last fight, honestly, adding to
Damn.
that, something that's really cool about this trilogy, guess who the first person Dustin Poirier fought in the UFC?
Who?
Max Holloway.
Oh, really? Damn.
Guess who's the person he beat to get the interim featherweight championship?
Max.
Max Holloway. Who's going to be his last fight? Max Holloway.
Damn.
Beautiful narrative.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
wrap it up in a
what I was
bow.
gonna say is, as much as I love Dustin, I need Max to beat him one time. I got it. I love Max more. Guy's a savage.
It's kind of wild that they put it, like, normally it doesn't go like that when you go for a trilogy fight. I guess it would be like a shorter timeline. You know, it would be like 1, then 2, then like one guy wins, the other guy wins, and then it's the tiebreaker.
I mean, yeah,
but this one just
every
makes
time,
sense.
Every
right?
time, the thing, it's like, even though Max got choked out the first time they fought.
Yeah.
Sucks. The
Who
second
cares?
time he lost by decision. And arguably, if the fight had one more round in it, Max would have won. In my opinion.
Okay.
But Dustin won via decision, became champ. And now, I don't know, dude. He's just gotta. It's that just Dustin punches so fucking hard. I don't know if you saw what he did to Dan Hooker.
No.
That was a war. If anybody wants to see a good UFC fight, Dustin Poirier versus Dan Hooker. Oh my god, bro. You can, and it was at a point where there was no crowd because it was during COVID.
Right.
So you can hear the blows land.
Those
dude.
fights were low-key pretty good when they were in
Dan
the
Hooker was taking out an ambulance because his fucking
Damn.
face was so fucked up.
shit.
Yeah. And Dustin Poirier the whole time was like, I thought you were going to beat my face in, bitch. Huh? What about now? You keep working. You keep working, I'll see you. Damn, that guy's scary as fuck.
When is this?
July 19th. I'm already made
That's
that
like-
day. I'm not doing anything that day. That's what I'm doing.
That's 3/16 then, right? That's a couple events away.
No, it's like 3:19.
Oh wow. Okay.
We saw 3:14 a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's 3:15. Ilia Topuria is fighting either Islam or Oliveira for the light heavyweight championship. On like that's UFC 317.
Right.
I don't know what UFC 318 is, and then 19 is Max Holloway Poirier.
Is there fights this weekend or?
There's probably like a
Next.
UFC fight night or Dana contender.
No, we can pull that up. We got F1 this weekend in town. What's that? Oh yeah, we got we're at 30 minutes. Trailers are fucking 40 minutes long these days, bro. I think it'll be fine. We're not gonna miss shit.
A little bit.
What's
We'll
this movie
say another
about?
10.
We're gonna
This
see
is,
Sinners.
Sinners. So it's like, I don't know how to explain it. I mean, I haven't seen it. The trailer kind of gives me vibes where like, it's like the early 1900s. So
Mhm.
there's still, racism, segregation pretty heavy.
Cool.
Black communities partying. Then a bunch of Irishmen are like, we want to party too. And they turn out to be vampires.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
they
yeah,
try
yeah.
to take
yeah,
the
yeah.
soul from.
Was it Jordan Peele? Probably.
I don't know. I don't know who the director
Wait, no, not
is.
Jordan Peele. Yeah, Jordan Peele.
The director? Maybe.
Yeah.
I haven't looked into it.
Seemed like a Jordan Peele movie.
Sounds like a Jordan Peele movie.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I've heard that Michael B. Jordan fucking killed it in it. He plays twins.
Yeah, that's right.
I heard that he killed it in it. I heard that the girl that's dating or marrying Josh Allen. I don't remember what the fuck her name is. I hate her.
Oh,
I've heard that she's also really good in it. Yeah.
Zoe Kravitz?
No.
No.
What?
Dude,
Zoe
speaking of
Kravitz is
her,
awesome. What?
I saw something that Batman might get canceled. The sequel to the Robert
Really?
Pattinson movie. Yeah.
That's so sad. Why?
Yeah, because I don't know, he's too busy. He's filming some other shit.
The thing is, like, I'm not gonna lie. As much as I want him to continue being Batman, the Batman has been probably his worst movie since he stopped doing Twilight. I've seen a lot of Robert Pattinson movies. He's one of my favorite actors, if not my favorite actor.
He's been in some fucking bangers.
He's been in works of art, bro, not bangers.
Mm.
Works of fucking art.
That's what I meant. Yeah, you're right.
Like, it's insane what he's been doing. He's an actual, I don't know, bro. He's just good at showing a narrative.
He's good as shit. I want to rewatch Tenet. I saw a review of it.
17.
That's right. Yeah, he was fucking.
He's
Yeah,
fucking
of
good.
course.
Really fucking
forgot.
good in that movie.
Yeah, he was good in that.
Like, if anybody likes Robert Pattinson and wants to see some of his movies, Good Time, really good. The Lighthouse, really fucking good. Mickey 17, really good. What else? nothing's really coming to mind. But those three, amazing movies.
Yeah.
Amazing movies.
What surprised me about Mickey 17 is that motherfucker has range, bro. Because he goes from playing like a fucking retard as
Insecure,
Mickey 17,
antisocial,
and then Mickey 18 is like a straight up psychopath. Like, and he was probably filming those scenes in the same day. And they're like, all right, you got to go from a bumbling idiot to be this fucking
cold-hearted,
menace, bro.
like
yeah.
And
Pretty sick.
it's very good.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. The story itself is also really entertaining. Honestly, Mark Ruffalo, what an actor, dude.
Yeah, dude.
What a fucking actor. I hated him, but I found him funny. I somehow pitied his character. Like, really good. And his wife, I know she's a really good actress, the mom from Hereditary.
Oh, yeah, that is her.
I don't remember her name. I know she's an incredible actress.
Yeah, she's really good.
Name, but wow.
Yeah.
What a fucking performance.
Yeah,
dude.
banger.
Hereditary, dude. That's probably the best scary movie ever. The best one.
Hereditary was
the best one.
Fucking weird, bro.
Fucking good. It's either that one or As Above, So Below. That one's also fucking
Smile.
Good. Smile, dude.
Smile is... They're talking about that they're making a third one. I've seen some shit like that.
The way the second one ended is just like everybody's fucked.
The third one's gonna be like, it's like, okay, this is no, yeah. It's like, this is the end of the world because
it has infested everything.
Yeah, there's so many fucking people there.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, everybody's fucked. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, go see it because it was honestly, in terms of sequels, one of the best sequels I've seen to something. In terms of like continuing what was going on,
and every time you think you're getting a hold of the story, they fuck you up. Bro.
Yeah,
you're like, oh fuck,
yes.
No way.
Yeah, and then, I mean, dude, that ending, holy shit.
Yeah, it's tough, dude.
It takes it to the next level. It's like, this is so much worse than anything you possibly could have expected out of this plot. Like, shit has hit the fucking fan.
Yeah. I'm really into like movies like what's it fucking called? I fucking lost it. Like Pulp Fiction. I like movies that have like different perspectives of the same event that's going on.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
That's why I want to rewatch Tenet.
Dude, but Tenet is just so complicated.
It's so complicated.
Get lost.
Yeah.
I get lost.
But it's cool as shit. That's why I watched High Boy on YouTube. An Idiot Explains. And then it's the movie.
Yeah.
He did one on Tenet. It's funny as fuck. But it's like, he's like trying to explain it, and he just on like 3 different occasions during the video, he just like, fuck it, I don't know. Like, whatever. He's a Time Lord now.
It's just so complicated.
But it's cool as shit, because motherfucker ends up being like a fucking time traveler, and he's the one that sets up the entire program for himself in the past, because now he has a machine, so he can go back through time and then like change shit up. Like, it's fucking crazy. But I like that one because it's like he ends up seeing himself in the opera house.
That was a Christopher Nolan movie, right?
Yeah. I've seen it, I think,
it's good, but
twice already.
It's just too complicated.
Extremely high concept.
Super complicated.
But I respect him for trying it. And I think he executes it pretty well. Like, yes, it's complicated. It's a complete brain fuck. But to even consider making that and being like, I can think up a somewhat coherent plot around this frankly fucking insane concept. Respect the game. That motherfucker knows what he's doing.
Who in your opinion is the best director?
I feel like I'm not quite well versed on
okay, but think about like
who the directors are
your
for good movies.
And there has to be a director that came to mind when I said it. Like a name.
I
the
like
guy you just
Nolan.
know the most.
I like Nolan, but I would put one step above him. Ridley Scott.
Really?
Yeah, I just like his shit. It's like well done, detailed, it's kind of high concept, but it's not like too pretentious. I think I just love Interstellar. So
Yeah, the guy's fucking good. I
And-
really like Guillermo del Toro.
oh yeah,
The guy's fucking nice.
yeah. Well, okay, if we're talking personal taste,
What's your
Tarantino.
favorite?
Tarantino.
Tarantino?
Yeah.
Tarantino's a good one.
I was
You like high forms of expression.
Yeah, I just like that he's like involved in the whole thing, so it's all like it's super engaging.
And he puts a lot of feet scenes. I bet you like those, huh?
I was rewatching a YouTube shorts of what's his fucking face?
Brad Pitt.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, him picking up that chick, the hippie chick.
Okay.
And he drives her to the ranch and she's like putting her feet against a window and it's like come on, bro.
Bro, for me, the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life, I don't remember which Oscars it was, but Brad Pitt had won like Best Actor or Best Supporting Actor. And he goes and he says something in his speech, and I'm like, I'm so happy with all my co-stars, even fucking Margaret Robbie's feet. And they cut to like
Tarantino.
Tarantino's like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's like, this is shit.
Why you gotta just expose me like
Covering
that,
his
bro?
face. Like,
It's so funny.
but yeah, I dig Tarantino because it's also like he's so involved in like every step of it that it's like that. It's extremely engaging. Like you're fully fucking into the movie the entire time. Every every aspect of
The
it.
Hateful Eight is work of art.
Hateful Eight is a banger. You've
It's
seen the
that's like one of those that you have different perspectives. That's what I'm talking about.
you've seen the series, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's cool.
That was awesome.
But it's fucking long.
It is extremely long.
It's
Yeah.
very long. Yeah.
But
it's 8 hours. Like,
yeah,
it's insane.
but it's sick.
Yeah.
Like I think I don't remember when it was, but I think I had the house to myself. I got high as fucking balls and I watched that shit and I was like, this is the best thing ever, bro.
It's really good.
Fucking
It's
awesome.
an old Western, but it has multiple perspectives. They're all in one.
Dude, the
confined space.
cast,
The cast is crazy.
Walter Goggins, Samuel Jackson, Channing Tatum,
Channing Tatum.
who's the other fucking guy? The guy that plays
Mr. Mooney or whatever, right? The guy that has like the hat. And
yeah.
With the glove.
Yeah, that dude.
Yeah. Who else is on that bitch?
I don't know. But they fucking kill it in that shit.
Yeah, they're really
It's
good.
fucking awesome.
They're really good at it.
We're on
And
the
it must have been like a. I mean, I'm making an assumption here. I don't really know anything, but because the set was so constant, it must have been not that hard to like film. It must have not taken that long.
Probably
Everything's
not.
the same. There's a lot of one shots. Or I feel like are long shots. I really don't know the movie magic.
Yeah.
But it's fucking. I don't know. It's interesting. Everybody watched that shit. I don't know a single one of our friends that doesn't know what the Hateful Eight is.
Yeah, it's awesome. Another director, Tom Hanks. Or I don't know if he directs necessarily, but everything that he produces fucking rocks cock. I rewatched The Pacific this weekend, and
Tom Hanks produced Band of Brothers?
he produced Band of Brothers, he produced The Pacific, he produced Masters of the Air. I think that's what it's called.
What?
The bomber one? Yeah. He's a super, like, mega history buff. I heard him on a podcast the other day with that guy, Dan Carlin. The one I told you about, Dan Carlin,
Yeah.
Hardcore History. Check that shit out. Fire. Oh, right. You were listening to it.
Yeah.
Did you finish the Japan one?
Nah.
Oh, yeah. I figured. Yeah, it's pretty long. It's like
Really long.
it's like 8 hours, I think. Or something
Yeah,
like
I've
that.
been taking, bites
Mm.
here and there.
But yeah, I rewatched The Pacific and better than I remember. I mean, it's fucking awesome.
Dude, I was arguing with you the other day. I think it was like here at your house when we were having the barbecue. The Pacific, in my opinion, is better than Band of Brothers because not only
I agree.
do you get more connected with the characters, but I learned so much more. Like a lot of what happened in Band of Brothers, I already knew from like school and shit. But the Pacific, I was like, bro, I had no idea
Yeah.
these motherfuckers went through this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
at
yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Like the Pacific side of the war was not covered well in school.
No.
At all.
Barely.
At all.
Barely at all. Yeah. It was I think like Band of Brothers is like more of a neat bow on it narratively, but the Pacific feels more like it's more, you get more of a sense of like this is what it was like to be in combat. Like it focuses a lot more on just the toll it takes on all the guys.
Environment, bro.
Yeah.
Like when you're there, you're not just fighting the Japanese. You're fucking fighting to survive, bro.
Yeah.
You're constantly wet. Bunch of animals you don't know. The Japanese sneak up on you in the dead of night because they're better at fighting at night than you are. Fuck that.
Bro, they sent out that one scene in episode 8 or 9, I think. I think it's 8 episodes, maybe 9. One of the last episodes where they're on Okinawa. So this is like the last island before the Japanese mainland that they take over. And so they're fighting at this point like Japanese on pretty much Japanese soil. And there's at one point where they try to push up to the hills that they're trying to take over, and the Japanese send out a lady holding her kid, and she has like dynamite strapped around her. Fuck,
horrible
dude.
scene.
Fucking awful. But that whole island, when they're doing the assault across the airfield and they're running, bro, and it's like the numbers for that day were fucking insane. It's like, I think the only battle that was had more casualties for the Americans was Iwo Jima, which is a one where the guy that gets a Medal of Honor, John Basilone, where he dies.
Yeah.
I think that was the only one where there was more casualties, but it's fucking crazy. They're like running across, they're all getting fucking shelled. This guy's getting blown apart. There's one where he's Robert Leckie, the guy who's a writer, who then he has like the Australian girlfriend who's like dumps
like
him.
the main character.
Yeah, he's kind of the main
Pacific.
character.
Yeah,
He stays through most of it. He's like running back to get more ammo and to get a medic, and he's running back and he sees a medic. He's like, "Oh, Corman," and the guy like turns like, "What?" And then right then a shell hits them, and like him and the guy that he was like helping back just gone. Fuck
like,
that
you
shit,
come back
dude.
home and
Yeah.
how do you do it?
Yeah.
Honestly.
But it's also
fucking
like
crazy.
he when he has that girlfriend in Australia, in Melbourne, while he's there, and he like goes off, he gets like court-martialed because he got fucked up or whatever. Or no, that's after. But he like pulls back up to her crib after getting the orders that they were gonna leave the next day. She's like, "Oh, you can't come back here. Like, my mom, she already lost this kid who was it was like her neighbor, right? This other Greek guy who was fighting in Greece or in Italy, I don't know where, as a volunteer. That died, and she's like, she can't take like another loss. Like, if you die, then not only I lose you, but my dad and my mom." And at that point, he's like, "Bitch, like, you think I'm gonna die? Like, fuck you." And he gets super pissed, and then he fucks off.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, in the eyes of, like, I feel like of families back then, it's like, when you said goodbye, it's like, you shouldn't hope to see him again.
Yeah, but it's also like...
It's not because, like, it's selfish. It is selfish, but it's not because they don't care. It's because, like, if you live every day with the hope that they're coming back and they don't, you're going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
You're going to be utterly destroyed.
Yeah, right. But it's also like, you should just have faith. Like, his own family is back home having faith. They don't entertain the possibility of him dying because they're like, he's going to get back. He's going to get back.
I feel like not verbally, but they all know, like, that's always...
No, there's a risk. Yeah, I think everybody...
High.
Definitely everybody understands there's a risk, but she's like, when she sort of opens that chance of him dying, he's like, "What the fuck? Like, are you jinxing me, bitch? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?" And that's when he gets pissed and he goes off. That's when he gets fucked up. He gets court-martialed for pulling a gun on an officer. Wait, it's 7:07.
Yeah.
All right, give me, we got 10 more minutes in this. We could do a slightly short one, but we're still rolling.
Then my sister's already there.
Or we're going with your sister?
Yeah.
All right. We've hit exactly 50 minutes. So that was episode
I don't know.
3/4, maybe 3 or 4. We'll see if we can get a guest
Unknown.
this week. The shaman, as highly requested. We have some viewers now, so we actually have to give a shit. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Okay,
fuck
whatever.
the audience. Fuck you. I love you. Wah, wah, wah. Bye.